Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Let's talk about publicizing your exit. There are a number of videos right now that are starting to go viral where people have recorded their termination meeting, whether or not it was for performance or if it was for a layoff. People keep tagging me in these videos, and so rather than respond or rather than stitch or rather than duet, and I'm going to explain why I'm not doing that, I'm going to give this as my general response. Being let go from a company, whether or not it was a reduction in force or performance termination, is and can be a traumatizing event. And all of the emotions associated with that should be honored and respected. Everything as it relates to your personal identity, to fear about your ability to survive, and your health benefits. All of those things are extraordinarily valid fears. All that being said, the 4 videos that I'm aware of in every single one of those cases, even though it was an unpleasant and obviously disappointing experience, the company didn't do anything wrong. It was clearly communicated. There was some demonstration of empathy. There was answering what questions there could. There was walking through the package. In many cases, the package seemed to be somewhat reasonable. I also fully recognize and appreciate the frustration that companies seem to have the upper hand in this. They have the more expensive lawyers. They're the ones that made the decision. They can essentially say, hey, if you don't sign this, this could screw with your ability to live for the next few months. At the same time, does recording that exit meeting without the other person's consent and posting it on social media do anything for you? It may gain you a lot of likes. It might gain you a lot of emotional support. It may even give you contacts into potential new roles. I've seen Teal actually even respond to a few saying, hey, let us know how we can help, which is great. But this is also now your digital footprint. And is that digital footprint what you want future employers to see? That you potentially unethically, if not illegally, recorded a conversation without the other person's consent, disclosed what the company would probably consider to be proprietary information onto social media, and then publicized it. I'm being 1000% clear here. I am in no way morally judging those actions, but I am asking anyone who's considering doing this to measure what the future risk of that would look like for a potential employer. And is the value that you get from doing so worth that risk? Now, again, this is not to say that if you're being treated illegally that you shouldn't speak to an attorney. Or if you want to record something that's happening at work that breaks the law or is harassment or something like that, you are well within your rights to do so. But an exit meeting for a layoff doesn't really qualify in that event. This is why I'm not duetting, stitching, responding to tags, or tagging the creators in which these videos are happening, because it is my hope that if they do take the video down, their digital footprint risk is reduced. Whereas if anyone duets or stitches at and a future company looks for it, even if the creator took it down, it will still now be on someone else's profile forever. Sometimes the best question to ask ourselves is, what are we going to regret more by doing or not doing in the future?